What's up, fam? Today, we're diving into a guy who literally broke the internet, Mr. Beast. Yep, the name you see everywhere on YouTube. If you don't know who I'm talking about, he's the king of the platform, the biggest content creator in the world. You know, the guy who hands out millions. While many dream of being rich and famous, few know the challenges and sacrifices it takes. His story starts in a troubled home with military discipline, where pressure was part of his everyday life. Mr. Beast, or better yet, Jimmy Donaldson, was born on May 7, 1998, in Greenville, North Carolina, a place far from all the YouTube giants. From an early age, Jimmy's life wasn't exactly easy. Raised in an environment that wasn't the most peaceful, he dealt with the weight of a strict, military-like discipline at home. His dad, a former Marine, was known for his tough demeanor, which shaped much of Jimmy's mindset and personality, but also left deep scars. By the way, did you know that Mr. Beast's massive success might be partly a way to escape childhood traumas? In several interviews, he's mentioned how his turbulent family life drove him to create content from an early age, seeking an outlet for the daily tension. At just 13, he began experimenting with YouTube videos, recording everything in his basement. But, of course, nothing blew up right away. Who would have thought that shy kid sitting in front of a computer would become the king of YouTube years later? Believe me, the road to this point was anything but smooth. He didn't wake up one day with 200 million subscribers, handing out millions like it was pocket change. Long before the spotlight, Jimmy was just another introverted kid, almost invisible at school. The type who would rather spend hours editing videos than socializing. And did you know his early videos didn't even have his voice? That's right, he was so shy he posted gameplay videos in total silence. But then you might ask me, how did a kid who wasn't even comfortable speaking in his own videos manage to conquer YouTube like no one ever has? Hold on to this. It was only after years of making flop videos that he discovered the secret. Spoiler? Not so fast, because before you understand what turned Mr. Beast into the internet genius he is today, you need to know about the most decisive moment of his life, an event that changed everything. You know that point in life where you feel like you're just banging your head against the wall, seeing no progress. Well, Mr. Beast hit that wall hard. He spent 5 years posting videos that, at best, only got a few views. And in his mind, the same question kept pounding. Is this ever going to work out? Now, imagine the frustration. While some content creators were blowing up overnight, he was stuck in the same spot. Over 100 videos were ignored by the internet. And then came the dilemma many creators face. Keep pushing or just give up. The pressure was immense, and young Jimmy, with no guarantees of success, came close to throwing in the towel. But then came the turning point. One day, Mr. Beast made a decision that would change the course of his life. He decided that if he was going to keep going, it had to be all or nothing. It was at that moment that he started obsessively studying the YouTube algorithm, thumbnails, titles, and even the behavior of the platform's top creators. If he was going to fail, at least he'd know he gave it his all. And what he discovered in that process not only saved his career but transformed him into the king of YouTube. But let me ask you, what would you do if you had the key to success in your hands? Mr. Beast didn't just study YouTube like a binge-watching TV addict, he cracked the code. And this isn't just any code, it's the one that decides if you'll get millions of views or just blend into the sea of forgotten creators. And you know what his trick was? Understanding that YouTube, at the end of the day, is driven by one thing: attention. Jimmy began dissecting what kept people glued to videos until the end, almost like viewers were hypnotized. He realized that seconds make all the difference. In reality, you just need to ensure that in those first few seconds, people decide, okay, I'll stick around a bit longer. Killer thumbnails and titles. These two elements became Mr. Beast's real secret weapon. He tirelessly tested, like a mad scientist, which image made someone click faster, and which title sparked enough curiosity that you couldn't help but click. But hold on, he didn't stop there. Mr. Beast understood that once he got the click, he needed to keep the audience hooked. That meant that at every moment in the video, the viewer had to feel like something huge was about to happen. And here's the real, aha, moment. While others were trying to create good content, Mr. Beast focused on making videos that were impossible not to finish. He studied narrative loops, always keeping the audience waiting for the next twist, the next explosion, the next plot twist. Now, here's something surprising that you and I would never think of. One of the videos that skyrocketed his career was him counting to 100,000. That's right, 100,000. A video that, in theory, should be super boring, but he turned it into something addictive. How did he do that? Just think about it, because in the next part, I'll reveal the crazy tactics he used to turn absurd videos into viral phenomena. Fam, are you ready to understand how the guy who counted to 100,000 made it explode and captivated millions? Check this out. What seems like a bizarre idea, in Mr. Beast's hands became something to study, an absolute display of creativity. Mr. Beast understood that to be memorable on YouTube, you need to stand out in ways nobody's seen before. And how do you do that? By creating videos that are completely out of the box. Who, in their right mind, would think counting to 100,000 would be entertaining? Just him, but hold on. He didn't just film the video, he made sure people wanted to see how he'd hold out until the end. Every minute was suspenseful. Would he give up? Would something unexpected happen? And the longer it went on, the more invested people became in seeing how it would play out. This is pure gold on YouTube, keeping people glued until the very last second. It's like that horror movie where you always think a ghost is about to jump out at any moment. Haha. Mr. Beast figured out that unpredictability is what keeps eyes on the screen. It doesn't matter if he's counting to 100,000 or spending 24 hours in a freezer. What matters is that people need to know what's coming next. This created a golden formula. He'd launch a crazy challenge and leave the audience wanting to see how he'd survive or complete it. And this technique, my friends, is what made his channel grow like a snowball. Because with each new video, the ideas got even crazier. He built a reputation where everyone knew the next video would be something they'd never seen before. And the wildest part? He did this with a simple formula. Be unpredictable, be bold, and make sure no one wants to leave until they see the end. But the best is yet to come. Mr. Beast didn't stop there. He used philanthropy and empathy to win not just views, but the hearts of the audience. Because for him, making money wasn't enough anymore. Now we'll see how he decided to change lives, and that's what took him to the top, fam. This is the cherry on top of Mr. Beast's story. Because if there's one thing he did better than anyone, it was merging the impossible with the inspirational. While most creators focused on racking up views and cash, Mr. Beast had a different plan: to change people's lives. And he didn't do it quietly. No, my friend, he turned this generosity into entertainment. Every philanthropic video was a show in itself, packed with emotion, suspense, and, of course, tons of empathy. The thing is, Mr. Beast realized that the audience doesn't just want to laugh or be shocked. They want to feel part of something bigger. That's when he started making videos like giving houses to the homeless, or giving away $1 million to a random person. These actions struck a chord with people emotionally. Because deep down, everyone loves a good story of transformation, but he didn't just do it for show. He crafted narratives where viewers felt that by watching, they were also contributing. After all, the more views a video got, the more money he earned to help even more people. It's a virtuous cycle of kindness that captivated his followers even more. And if you think it's just about giving money to be a philanthropist on YouTube, Mr. Beast raised the bar. He went beyond cash prizes. He created challenges like building clean water wells in needy areas, planting millions of trees, who remembers #TeamTrees, and even distributing food to thousands of families in need. He turned the platform into a true machine for doing good. Now, imagine the impact this had on viewers. They didn't just see a YouTuber. They saw a guy using his success to make the world a better place. And that, folks, is what sets Mr. Beast apart from any other creator. He transformed from mere entertainment into a figure who inspires, a living legend of the internet. Of course, this exponentially increased his fanbase. Because who wouldn't want to follow someone literally saving lives while making adrenaline-pumping videos? But wait, what more crazy things could he do after all this? Hold tight, because we're about to see how he's reshaping the future of YouTube with a vision nobody saw coming, fam. Have you thought about what Mr. Beast will pull next now that he's mastered the game with philanthropy, outrageous challenges, and internet-breaking videos? What he's planning for the future goes beyond what anyone could imagine. Mr. Beast is shaping the future of YouTube, and in the process, creating a legacy that no one will forget. Mr. Beast's future on YouTube isn't just about viral videos. It's about how he's going to transform the platform into something much bigger than it is today. And if you think you've seen it all, believe me, you haven't even scratched the surface. Mr. Beast is expanding his empire. He's no longer just a YouTuber, he's become a visionary entrepreneur. With the launch of Mr. Beast Burger, a virtual fast food chain that's already everywhere, he's shown that his reach goes far beyond the screen. And guess what? This is just the beginning. Now he's diving into other markets, like launching Feastables, his chocolate snack brand, which is already a huge hit. But you know what's even crazier? He doesn't want to stop there. Mr. Beast has an ambitious plan to decentralize YouTube. That's right, he's investing heavily in alternative platforms and has started flirting with the concepts of blockchain and NFTs. Can you imagine a future where every view or like could earn real money? It looks like he's about to create a system where the audience wins alongside him. And that could change the entire ecosystem of YouTube and online content. And it doesn't stop there. Mr. Beast is also planning to revolutionize how people consume videos. He's been experimenting with augmented reality and virtual reality, believing that the future of entertainment lies in creating immersive experiences that connect audiences in completely new ways. Imagine watching a Mr. Beast video and feeling like you're inside it, interacting with him and the participants in real time. Crazy? Maybe, but if anyone can pull it off, it's Mr. Beast. Now, you can see that this guy has a grand vision for the future, but he has a secret. He never does anything alone. The key to his success is the community he's built over the years. Every new project, every wild stunt he launches, is always with the mindset of including the audience, making everyone part of his dream. And this creates a loyalty and engagement cycle that turns each new idea into a trend. So, the big question is, where will he be in 5 or 10 years? Will he continue dominating YouTube, or is he already eyeing something bigger? Well, if there's one thing we've learned from this story, it's that Mr. Beast is always one step ahead. And whatever his next move is, the world will be watching closely. So, I know you're curious, how much is Mr. Beast worth? Hold on to this. Estimates suggest his net worth is around $500 million. That's right, $500 million. And it all started with him recording videos in his parents' bedroom. Today, besides being the highest paid YouTuber in the world, with an annual income exceeding $100 million, Mr. Beast owns a true business empire. But all this revenue doesn't come without hard work. He's revealed that he spends nearly 12 hours a day planning, filming, or editing videos, always aiming to exceed his own expectations and deliver the best content possible. This level of dedication is what sets him apart from most creators. The guy lives and breathes YouTube. He also reinvests a large part of his profits back into his videos. This means the videos keep getting bigger and more impressive, ensuring a snowball effect for channel growth. Now, you might be wondering, with so much on his plate, how does he stay sane? Well, that's one of Mr. Beast's mysteries. But one thing's for sure, he won't stop until he achieves his goals. And that's it, fam. A story for us to learn how to reach our own goals. Whether your dream is small or big, it doesn't matter. Let me know in the comments because I want to hear about it. A big hug, fam, and see you in the next video here on Tuned Up Life.